We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. To the right side here, pass is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing.
And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away.
Marquise Brown on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 29-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5. Ready. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that ball.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 6.
19, come on.
Throwing is Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's complete. It's JSN. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing them down.
Brings up second and
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
70 Lions.
On second down, here's McCarthy. And it's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8. To throw is McCarthy. Forced to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
10 at the 20-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Lightning 18. Hey.
They try the right side this time. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Ready? Come on, go!
Now Gainwell. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
A toss right side, and here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
18! Get it!
Daniels now going to look to throw. Moving left. Now he'll run. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Okay, break! Here we go. Ready?
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Set! 60 even!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Third and a yard, it's Daniel. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. That is first touchdown of the new year. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Vikings 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running backs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Here comes third and 6. Here's McCarthy. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he did it. Now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And mark him down up beyond the 30. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Run over in center. That's Krosky Merritt. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on, come on. Hit. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Warrior 70.
To throw is Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive.
A second effort, and he is in. Krosky Merritt, touchdown Commander. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Commanders add on 1 more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Exiting the pocket right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling to the left. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
Marquise Brown.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the election, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. We can diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Like I'm bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. Cup 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Now Daniels. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And a critical tackle there. They get close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Ready, break! Let's go now. Ready?
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge game to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Now give on the ground. Ooh. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within 6.
16. Vikings 10.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the set.
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Daniels to throw on second down. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
70 Lions. Dragon 6, Warriors 70. Ready.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First down.
Ready.
Even in the air, here's Daniels. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 60 Eagles.
Daniels gonna throw again. Now deep ball looking for Brown. And the Vikings are gonna get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds at the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a tale as old as time. Like, it seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
It's third and 10.
Third and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Hello.
On first down, Dusty Merritt has it. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Commanders first down.
Here we go. Shot.
Up the middle, Brosky Merritt, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, 18 Rattlers, 60 Eagles, 60 go.
Throwing is Daniel. That's caught. That's Lane. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they mark down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 7.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Coca 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one complete to Higgins. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he will score. Game on. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Give running right is Koski Merritt. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
McCarthy's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Koski Merritt. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ja'Cory Koski Merritt, touchdown Commanders. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. The Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 37. Vikings.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Commanders 37.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Toss out wide. That's Koski Merritt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Let's go now.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
70 Lions. That's it.
They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the give, Trusky Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Warriors 70. Go.
To throw is Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
At the 23-yard
Come on.
line.
Come on.
Back to Trusky Merritt. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Man. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Trusky Merritt to run again. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.